Hey y'all, I'm just gonna touch base on relationships today. So somebody had messaged me and was talking about how we aren't as supportive as we need to be in our relationships. Totally true. I have had conversations with people and they down their mate or their spouse, belittle them, call them names. We got to do better. There is no reason to expect your mate or your spouse to react in a positive manner when you come off in a negative way. I don't proclaim to be perfect or have a perfect life or a perfect relationship. However, me and my husband can agree to disagree at any time like adults, without the yelling, without the craziness, without the belittling, cursing or putting hands on one another. Those are things we do not do, never have, and I have no intentions of experiencing that. I have in the past, don't get me wrong, because everybody has endured something in a relationship that you would have, in your best self, not tolerated or put up with. So, if you're in a bad relationship, if you're being the bad person in the relationship, those are things you need to check yourself on, and you need to get out of the situation and not stay there. If you have a hard time being positive and being a true helpmate to the person that you have been blessed with, then you need to be, reflecting on yourself and take some time to really dig in deep and try to figure out what's going on with you. There is no reason whatsoever that we should be verbally abusing or physically abusing one another. That's not a healthy relationship. It's truly not love. And you shouldn't be, staying in that situation for sure. Then you have people who have dreams, goals, aspirations, and you are not so supportive. My husband is very supportive of the decisions that I make because those decisions are made based on my relationship with God and then my relationship with him. So establish a good relationship with God, which will allow you to make better choices. And, then you can have a relationship with your mate that is better as well. Don't expect them to always, understand what you're deciding, especially if sometimes those things that come from God may seem wild and crazy to you. So they're going to seem wild and crazy to someone else. However, you go with what God gives you. And in that, if your mate knows your relationship with God, then they're going to also be supportive and, lift you up in the situation. Or as you make the transition to being different or better or whatever it is, like this Tika Talk thing. I am so serious about it. I am absolutely enjoying it. I thank God for the idea, for placing this on my heart, for being able to come, just spend time with y'all, even though it's not necessarily face to face, so to speak. My husband did not question that in the slightest. When I said God gave this to me, he is my cheerleader. Don't take that the wrong way, y'all. Okay. But, I'm saying he's a fan. I'm his fan, his biggest fan. And that's what you need to be in your relationships. You need to be supportive. You need to be cheering your mate on. You need to help them. Don't talk down about them. Don't talk negatively to your friends regarding them or your family. And if it's that bad, then why are you in that relationship? Why are you still sitting there in that situation when you need to get out? Don't go running around telling everybody about what's going on in your relationship. Talk it over with your mate, Y'all have got to communicate. This, I just don't see how people can constantly talk negatively or want to cheat. And, y'all, what is going on? Why are you with that individual? So, take some time to kind of reflect on those things and figure out whether your relationship is worth staying. Is it, who God blessed you with or not? Did you put that union together yourself or did God put it together? Be supportive. Be loving. Be forgiving on a daily basis. Don't major in minor things. If it's something small, forgive and move on. Even the big things, you have to forgive. I want to take on as many characteristics of Christ as I can. And in doing so, I have to have the ability to forgive. I'm big on that. So, again, y'all, I'm going to come live on Thursday. I'm wrapping it up now. Thank you for your support. I absolutely love you guys. See you Thursday. Tika Talks.